All right, traders, listen up. Something big is happening with MRAM right now. The open interest on the call side has exploded, and the options chain is showing the exact setup we look for when a gamma squeeze is starting to form. Not to mention the current call to put ratio is 92-8 with the total call amount of 24.78 thousand, with the puts around 2.01 thousand. On top of that, we're seeing a surge in total short volume that can cause a massive short cover wave in a short amount of time. And let's not forget to mention, we're seeing surging trading volume as well, and this is the kind of volume that doesn't show up unless someone is positioning for a major move. And on Friday, MRAM just didn't drift higher. It broke key resistance levels that have been holding this thing back for a few days now. But here's where it gets crazy. MRAM is now creeping directly towards the price zone where Carisdale Capital loaded up on massive short position. If these prices push into that range, they're at risk of a margin call or a forced cover. And if that happens, it won't just spike the stock price. It will fuel the gamma effect even harder. Stay with me because I'm going to show you the exact proof in the options chain, the volume, and the chart that confirms all of this. And if you're currently holding MRAM stock, do me one huge favor and comment the ticker symbol in the comment section below also. And if you believe MRAM is about to run again, comment. And if you don't comment, I'm assuming you're bearish. Pick a side right now. And if you're watching this MRAM breakdown without liking or commenting, you're doing exactly what the shorts want, keeping this video buried. The YouTube algorithm loves comments as well as likes. So comment anything below. And also, don't forget to engage with other comments as well. That's how this video breaks into new feeds. That's how MRAM gets new eyes. And that's how momentum starts. So don't forget, if you haven't already, to smash that like button and leave a hype on this video. Now, let's dive right in. One of the most notable things taking place here in MRAM this past week was the uptick in open interest, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, since this rally has begun, we haven't seen this high of open interest ever. In fact, if we take a brief look and check out the in the money really quickly, as you guys can see here at that $30 strike, we do see a 6.49 thousand open interest, which is currently in the money. But if we go to the OTMs here really quickly, check this out. As you guys see here, that $65 strike is a huge open interest in comparison to the strikes in between. Now, the reason why this is important, because when a gamma squeeze takes place, this result from a way out the money option that has huge open interest that quickly gets crossed in a short amount of time with a lot of time left till expiration. Let me explain. With almost a month away from expiration at a total of 27 days, MRAM has a lot of time to actually cross those $65 levels. But that also gives market makers the time to also acquire the amount of shares that they will be obligated to purchase if that does take place closer towards expiration. But if we do see the share price spike drastically in a short amount of time, ladies and gentlemen, that will also have a negative effect due to the fact that market makers will also have time for the share price to come back down, so they will not be likely to cover those calls right away, especially if they're not way in the money. So what we're looking out for here next week is a wall of out the money calls suddenly going in the money. All right, and that wall, ladies and gentlemen, is that $35 and $40 strike. If we can cross that, then that $30 strike, ladies and gentlemen, with a huge amount of open interest, I do feel as though that market makers will be more inclined to start covering those calls due to they will be deep in the money at that point, especially if we are above those $40 levels with about a little bit over 2 week left before expiration. So that can actually have a positive effect for the gamma squeeze, which can ultimately push that share price even further, ladies and gentlemen, ultimately forcing it to actually go above the $45 strike, ultimately putting even more pressure on the next call chain to be covered at that 35, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you're keeping up with. Another thing that's going to play a key role in this gamma squeeze is the short cover wave that is going to be caused by these bad placements of short positions. Let me explain. As you all know, recently major hedge funds have announced they are short here on MRAM, and we are currently approaching those levels, and that is going to cause a massive forced short cover or a massive margin call. And if either does take place, ladies and gentlemen, especially that forced short cover, that's going to cause those hedge funds and shorts to cover their short positions again, ultimately forcing the share price to skyrocket, which is going to fuel fire on the gamma squeeze. These two things work hand in hand, ultimately helping one another, and with the final goal, pushing the share price even further. And the likelihood of a short cover taking place is sooner than a lot of people think. Take a brief look and just check out Friday's short sell analysis. As you guys can see here, a short sell ratio of 15.99%. Basically what that means, close to 16% of the total trading volumes were short positions, which can cause a massive short cover here Monday if we do get the adequate buying pressure. And what we would be looking for is MRAM to open above $38, which will put huge pressure on any short positions taken here on Friday, Thursday, as well as Wednesday. And if that does take place, MRAM can contest those $45 levels here on Monday in the likelihood of a short cover. If you want this MRAM squeeze to reach new traders, like this video and comment right now. Then reply to someone else's comment below as well, so we can force YouTube into recommending this video to new viewers. And don't forget, I will be going live here Monday at 8 a.m. Central Time. I will be giving you guys in real time alerts, so make sure you get over here immediately and hit that notify me button so you will be notified when Monday's live stream starts.
Why this be so complex?